Console, not crazy, Ivan.
All stop, quick, quiet.
All stop, quiet.
Sometimes turn suddenly to see if anyone's behind them. We call it Crazy Ivan.
So you may be wondering why I'm starting this video with a boomer meme about a boomer movie about boomers. And you'll see in a second. So, this is Expert Thunderbike, and yes, this is my first day as an expert, and I'm super excited about that. And I get an okay launch. I did start on the front row, and into turn 1, I end up second. And the guy in front of me, his name happens to be Ivan. So, therefore, he's going to be Crazy Ivan for now. And we're going to try to hunt for Red October over here. Now, this guy is really fast. I'm super excited to be an expert because these are the people I want to be around, because chasing them will make me better, and that's my entire goal. Like, riding bikes, anything motorcycle for me is an endless pursuit of perfection. Obviously, I'll never be top dog in anything, but, you know, being around faster people makes you better, so that's what I'm trying to do. So, I'm going to try to chase down Ivan. And Ivan is supersonic. I've been chasing him all weekend. He's, at some point, he ran a minute 31.8 around ncbike, which is absolutely ridiculous in my eyes. And in this race, he's pretty much doing like 34s, 35s, and I'm just trying to hang on to him. So, there's lap 1 done. I still didn't get to do anything on him, but I see that I have motor on him. I'm making up ground on the straight, so maybe I can make something out of this race yet. Even a second on my first outing as an expert would be excellent. So make up a little bit of ground on the brakes, get on the power in turn 1, and he pretty much does not give up the line and just drops me. So here it's kind of a weird dynamic where, like, anywhere where I can catch up to him, he has the line, and I'm not going for a dive bomb. We all want to go, you know, home after the weekend. We don't want to have an issue, and we all need to be at work on Monday. But anywhere where I can make up ground on power, he makes up ground on skill. So, kind of running around. This is lap 2, so I'm still kind of trying to see where I can make up anything on him. Seems like I'm a little quicker in this area, especially this little kink. Because in this little kink, he kind of parks it. There's a very good reason for that, actually. He kind of parks it because I talked to him after this race, and he said he basically has to brake for that kink, where I don't. I ease off the power. He has to brake for that little kink because he's on some bullshit street tires. No suspension, stock SV suspension. I don't understand how anybody can be this fast on stock SV legs. Like, I looked, he has a stock shock. And stock motor, literally, it's a slip-on and bodywork and safety wire, and he went racing. And he's absolutely killing me. Here I am on 85 horsepower, you know, early Moto America build kind of bike, and I'm just getting dropped everywhere. I'm on slicks. You know, I feel like I'm quick, but no, I'm apparently a slow ass. But this is perfect, because if I can learn to ride against guys like this, that means, you know, I get better, and motorcycling, endless pursuit of perfection. So we need to be able to keep up with guys like this who are on stock bikes. That way, you know, I get better. Yeah, I'll never be excellent, but, you know, whatever. Get better, get better, get better, get better, get better. Maybe one day I'll actually get good and be able to pass this guy with a 15 horsepower advantage and tires and suspension. But anyway, so Going around, this is about to be lap 3 as far as I understand, unless I lost count. So lap 3, Ivan ran a minute 34.0, and this was his fastest lap, and my fastest one was lap 5 out of 5. Well, the shortened races because, you know, CCS, always forever behind schedule. So anyway, so I'm just trying to hang on for dear life here. I'm trying to, you know, make up ground where I can, where I have the power. Yeah, it's cheating, but in a way, like, yeah, I have more bike, and I paid for more bike, so I'm gonna use more bike. I'm not gonna, you know, back out just because, you know, he's underpowered. I'm still behind, so I wanna win here, right? So the interesting thing about ncbike is it's a whole lot of ball sections, and Ivan has a lot more balls than I do. Clearly, he's riding around on a pogo stick with 70 horse, except in this one little kink where I make up pretty much the rest of the lap on him. Like, you can pretty much see, this one little kink is where I bring it all back. Because stock legs, I can flop the bike and it's stable and I can hammer on the power, where he's basically having to baby it through there and brake so it's settled so he can get it turned. But oh my god, I am so glad I am finally a white plate, because this is the entire reason I wanted to become an expert, to be around guys like this, to be able to maybe not put up a fight, but at least keep up, you know? Like, every lap I turn behind this guy, I'm getting better, and that's exactly what I want. Without guys like this, you end up basically stagnating. You have to have somebody you can almost hang on to, or have to figure out how to pass or whatever. Otherwise, you end up in mediocrity forever. I mean, yeah, I am mediocre. I am always going to be mediocre, but that doesn't mean that I stop trying to be less mediocre. So, in any case, watch this. Right around this kink. I'm behind. And I made up some ground. Excellent. So, right around now, I think we're coming up on the final lap. And the exit out of this turn is really important. There's a little bit of a bump there, and get a little bit of a wiggle if I get on the power too hard. So I kind of baby it on the exit. But through this turn, if I'm static throttle, like I was, I'm losing time. And then I'm losing time the entire way down the straight, because he's accelerating and I was standing flat. So there's the white flag. This is going to be my fastest lap. Brake right before the second access road. Trail brake into one, kind of late apex it a little bit. Get on the power, get on the power, get on the power. All the power, as much power as I can through this entire section. This entire section should all be accelerating, because it really doesn't require braking. This is a really fast turn. I should be in 5th by now. This turn, maybe downshift, maybe not. Really shouldn't be braking. Should be kind of maintenance throttling or maybe rolling off. Ivan's really fast through here, and the never-ending left, never-ending right. All these turns, they're just, you know, put your knee on the deck. If your knee's not on the deck, give it more gas. I can maybe make up a little bit of ground here. Maybe I can actually get him through the kink if he parks it like that. But I guess that's not enough ground. I mean, it's still a good half second ahead. A lot of braking for this turn. Kind of late apex it, get on the power, but carefully, because right around here is a dip, and get a lot of wiggles, and can sometimes get a lot of hard wiggles. Keep the power on, basically as ballsy as you can be with power, but you can just see he checks out on me. He's so good getting on the throttle, and I need to learn this, and I need to get better at this. And there's the checker. And I just took a second place in expert on my first day as an expert. I'm super excited about this. Like, this is really awesome. And for those who stuck along this long, there's actually another video that I'm going to put up shortly that's going to have yet another pretty awesome battle in a different class, in Classic Lightweight. So, hope you enjoyed this. If you like this, you know, jump over to the other video. There's a completely different battle with a completely different guy. So, I'll try to narrate that.